with respect to the issue of climate change, we didn't get as much done in the first 2 years as the President had hoped, as I had hoped, as his other advisors in the energy and environment domain would have wished. And what we didn't get above all is we didn't get the comprehensive energy and climate change legislation that the President had hoped for, which we wanted to include a price on greenhouse gas emissions. We wanted to see a cap and trade program. We didn't get it. And I think that's a setback. The President thinks it's a setback. He continues to talk about his goals for reducing United States greenhouse gas emissions by 17% below the 2005 levels in 2020 and by 83% in 2050. But we're having to figure out how to get on the first part of that trajectory without having a price on greenhouse gas emissions. It seemed very unlikely that we would get legislation of that sort out of the current Congress. And so in the meantime, what we're doing is we're investing in clean energy technology. We're using the authorities that we already have under statute, including the authority that the Environmental Protection Administration has to regulate greenhouse gases.
Are you concerned or even irritated by the upcoming congressional hearings which will question the very science of climate change?
Well, the Congress has made very clear, or members of Congress have made clear, that they intend to hold hearings on climate change science. I look forward to those hearings as an opportunity to put the facts, the science out there. I think any objective look at what science has to say about climate change ought to be sufficient to persuade reasonable people that the climate is changing in unusual ways, that humans are responsible for a substantial part of that change, and that those changes are already doing harm and will do more unless and until we start to reduce our emissions.